We are often asked why we choose to serve and fight in the pro-life movement.
We're average students busy with studies, sports teams, and part-time jobs. But there's something special about us.
We serve for this, the most important human rights movement of our time.
We choose to serve because of the injustice of abortion, the violent act that kills more than 2,000 every day.
We serve because we know that every child in the womb is a member of our human family and deserves the same right to life as we do.
Because we know that women deserve better than being shipped off to an abortionist who will profit from her desperation.
We fight to bring down the biggest perpetrator of this injustice, the abortion Goliath, Planned Parenthood.
We fight because they are everywhere we are. Next to our high schools and college campuses, on our phones and on our Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat feeds.
But we don't fight with weapons, hatred, or violence. Instead, we fight with passion, truth, and love.
In Reading, Pennsylvania, we fought with passion to make sure Planned Parenthood wouldn't get into their high schools.
When local pro-life activists in Reading, Pennsylvania called and told us that the school board was voting on whether or not to allow Planned Parenthood to have one of their staff members working inside Reading High School, we knew we had to mobilize. We gathered all of our high school students from Reading and across Pennsylvania to bring truth to the city of Reading, to make sure the citizens, parents, and school board members understood Planned Parenthood's full agenda and how harmful they would be for our students. At the school board meeting in June, we turned out a huge crowd who had demanded to speak. After receiving emails and calls from pro-lifers across the state and seeing our momentum there, they postponed their vote until August. So we went back again with an even larger crowd. Despite being told that this was an impossible task, we won, and the school board officially voted no on Planned Parenthood's proposal.
At Whitworth University, we fought with truth to stop the Christian school from offering internships with Planned Parenthood.
When a member of our Whitworth Students for Life group found out that her public health class could get credit for volunteering or interning with Planned Parenthood, we were shocked. This is a Christian school, which in many ways is serious about its Christian faith. Not only did Whitworth give credit for internships, but the school would refer pregnant students to Planned Parenthood. They allowed Planned Parenthood to recruit students at their career fairs. One of our group leaders, James, wrote an article in the school newspaper, which quickly gained regional and national attention. However, our students were ridiculed and targeted by abortion advocates. But in the end, we won. The school ended its partnership with Planned Parenthood.
At the University of New Mexico, we fought with love to stop a pregnant student from having an abortion.
When we found out that a student was pregnant and possibly considering an abortion if there were health problems with her child, our club immediately sprang into action. One of our leaders had a class with this student, so she reached out to her personally and met up. We sat with her and heard her story and her fears, and we told her that there were other options, and that we would be there every step of the way, loving both her and her child. We invited her to our club meetings, walked alongside her, and threw her a baby shower shortly before her child was born. Throughout the entire experience, she knew she was loved by our Students for Life group.
We fight with passion, truth, and love. And our army isn't formed of drafted soldiers, but of thousands of leaders just like ourselves.
On more than 1,200 campuses, who collectively influence hundreds of thousands of our peers.
And it's this pro-life generation army that's taking the fight right to Planned Parenthood, as we are the only ones who can do it.
They're everywhere, but so are we.
We know this is going to be a long battle,
filled with more service and more sacrifice.
but it's one the pro-life generation intends to win.
And it's going to require many more people joining us.
To serve and to fight with passion, truth, and love.
And it's going to require a national spotlight on truth. It's going to take all the passion and love we have to give. So we need you to join us and end the injustice of abortion.
And that's what caught our eye this year. I'm Missy Stone with Students for Life. See you next year.